Hello? I'm dreaming of you. I'm dreaming of you. I'm dreaming of you. I'm dreaming of you. Hello? I'm dreaming of you. I'm dreaming of you.
Quick content warning. We hear zombies going on. We're not classified as family friendly, and our content is not meant for young viewers and or children. This video entertainment may contain profanity, crude humor, and other humor may be inappropriate for children under the age of 14. Viewers are strongly advised. Because I'm hella excited today. I finally get to open a shiny box. Hello, everyone. This is Zombies Going On, your coffee-fueled gingerbread undead, and I'm hella hype. Oh my god. We get to open a pretty box. Big pretty box right here. Yes, see? It's so swanky. It's a big box! Yes, I'm very happy. I am very, very happy. Y'all don't understand. And thank you for that lovely donation. And thank you everybody who's currently here and sitting and chilling with us today. I am going to be like a sporadic mess, just going ahead and warning everybody. Because like, hype and excitement. I need this in my life. Like, just, it's time. The box of the gods is here. I've got it. It's so shiny! I've got my swanky tool, and we're gonna go at it. We'll go at it in just a second. But before I do, I want to ask everybody how you doing today. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're awake. I hope you got plenty of caffeine, because I don't have any coffee today because I'm worried about spilling coffee on my pretty new machine. I don't want to do that! I need an entire deck space for it. So, all we got today is G Fuel because it's got a glass. Not sponsored, but anything with a lid is good because it's spastic people like me need a sippy cup. What? No! What?
Don't break your table. One of these days, that table's just gonna shatter and you're gonna be upset.
I will be, but not today. I am absolutely sure about that. I'm just excited.
I love you, love you. I do, I love you, love you.
I gotta admit, that's pretty entertaining to watch. Okay, so what we have here is the PS5 digital console. I love the box. I do love the box. This is the box of the gods. It is my box. I need this to be open. We also have, for your viewing pleasure, a really weird device. We have the PS5 media remote. It's really weird, but it has a button and it like pops open and it just, ta-da, batteries. I find it really weird because like it's already got a Disney Plus button on it, a Netflix button, a Spotify button, and a YouTube button. Which, I use a few of those, so that's okay. It has a remote. We got a class time to start a box. Yes, look at the box. I'll get you a better view of the box in just a moment. I'm very excited for this box. We must caress the box. We must love the box. Oh, we must be the box. Oh, I'm so excited for this. You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. I've been ready to open this thing. This thing has been sitting here in my office since like 1. I have not been allowed to open it. And it makes me very sad that I haven't been allowed to open this yet. But I had to wait so I can show it to all of you lovely peeps so you can see the glory that is inside this box. And be excited with me. Oh, nothing beats that fresh console smell. One sec, I gotta do a thing. 1 sec before I get all hardcore crazy about it, though. Okay. Don't stab the box. Slice the box. You slice it. Yes, you slice the box. You slice the box. Do not stab. Give the box hugs. We get the box all the hugs. All the pretty hugs. It's such a pretty box. I love this box. I'm so excited for this box. I've been waiting, not patiently. To curb my screaminess, I opened the media remote. I was like, no, we're opening something. So we opened the media remote. I'm sorry, I had to open something. No, Joel, no. Okay, so are you ready to see what's in the box? I want to see hype in the chat if you're ready to see what's in this lovely box. If you want to see what's in the lovely box, I need to see hype. I need to see emojis spamming the chat. I need it full of noise as I alert the Discord one last time. So go ahead. If you want to see what's in the box, I want to see it. I want to see the spam. Get some emoji spam in the chat. Time to open the box. See, Josh gets it. Josh gets it. Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see the emoji spam. Let's see the box be opened. Okay. Boop. better view of the box, so you can see it. So you can see the box. Can you see the box? I can see the box. I want to see the loveliness that is inside the box. Okay. Okay. Now I gotta be careful to not destroy the box as I open the box, because it's a pretty box. Yeah, this box is freaking huge. Like, oh my god. Like, holy hell, look at how big this is. This thing is, like, the box is almost as big as my PC tower. And that is insane to me. But we must be careful with this box. We must be very nice and delicate with the box. And we're going to flip the box, because I must get it the right way. Look at the pretty back of this box. It reads all sorts of things. Lightning speeds, breathtaking immersion, and stunning games. We're ready to stab the box. We're ready to stab the box. We're not going to stab the box. We're going to slice open the box. Okay, we'll take the pretty knife. We're going to go like this. Nice and easy. Okay. Are you ready to see what's in the box? Are you ready to see what's in the box? I'm ready to see what's in the box. You gotta hug the box. You gotta love the box. You gotta lick the box. Ah! Don't lick the box. That is poorly advised. But yes, I did sanitize the box, but I got it home. I wish I was kidding, but I was not. You must lick the box. You heard me. Lick the box. Lick the box. You must lick the box. Disembowel the box. I want disembowel the box. Haha. Inside this box, you will find another box. Because that seems to be the thing with PlayStation. I don't get why this is the thing with PlayStation. I don't get why this moment is ruined by another box. But you must undress the box. You must undress it nice and smoothly, like you are caressing a gentle lover. Yes, I went there. Beware. If I were to caress Zombie like that, she'd shoot me. Open and pull out the box. Pull out the box without damaging the box. Aha! Freedom! The box! She is naked! A naked box. I'm very excited for this box. If y'all can't tell. Okay. He opens the box. It has instructions for opening the box. I missed the logo. Oh yes, you must see the pretty logo on the box. Do not forget the pretty logo on the box. You must see this. The seal of quality. The seal of the pretty. The seal of the neatness. Inside the box is another box. And inside that box is another box. And we'll mail that box to ourselves. Vasco, look, I have a pretty box. Want to see what's inside the box? I want to see what's inside the box. It is Boxception. And how are you, Don? I hope you're well. You need instructions to properly open her. Indeed. Indeed. So you pull the box down. And on the inside, right here, right there, as you can see, I'll get it up close just for you guys, because I love you guys. Right there. It tells you how to open the box. You open the box with a tabby, you pull the other tabby, and then you slowly pull out the other things. You must deal it. It is another box within a box. Oh no! Do not lick the logo. No, we don't lick the logo. We don't lick the logo. You don't do that. No licking the logo. You lick the box, but not the logo. Completely avoid the logo. It's like licking somebody's belly button, man. You just don't do that. That's just wrong. It's wrong on many levels. And hello, Panda! Guys, what about PS5? But box! I know, right? See, this is like dealing with my cats. Open with fire and axes. Oh. Here we go. Yes, okay. So, go ahead and pull this piece out. It's going to give us another box within a box. Instruction manuals are very important. Man. I do not need no instructions. We take this, and we take this, and then we pull this, because it's going to come out not smooth because it never does. And it goes with another box. Inside this box we have the PS5 controller. It is all nice. It is also pretty. Look at this gorgeousness. Look at all that prettiness. Ooh, that is sleek as hell. Ooh, and it's shiny. Ooh, that's shiny. Ooh, one sec here. Ooh, oh, it's got some weight to it. It feels nice. I was worried about this design. I was really worried about this design. I was hella worried about this design. But oh my God, that's pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. Look at that shine. Look at them shiny buttons. Oh. This is what I like to see. Oh, that feels so damn good in my hands. Oh, that feels way better than the PS4 controller did. I love the PS4 controller, don't get me wrong. I really do, but that feels so much better. Oh, okay, we're off to a good start. We open the controller. We, of course, have a power cable. Now, this is the same type of power cable that is used for the PS1, the original model PS1s, the original model PS2s, and the slim and above PS3s, and all PS4s except for the big hulking model. So it's got this little 2-bit prong here, and that's about all there is to it. Very simple power cord. Z for sugar for excitement. I die. Oh, okay. Wait, there's more in here? Oh. Ew. Oh, cool. Okay. There's another good thing. Another thing I didn't mention about the controller. The controller uses a Type-C USB port to charge it, just like the Switch Pro controllers do. Now that's an improvement. That's going to be a hella improvement. That's going to be so much easier to charge, as well as I have Type-C cables all over the place because I'm a Switch fanatic, as well as all of my phones recently have charged with it. And it's got a nice long length to the cable, which is way longer than what I'm used to seeing come with a launch day console. Usually they're like this short, and I hate them. Okay, so we'll get into this in just a second. What else is in here? We have a heavy-duty HDMI cable with the heavy-duty brick on it. Love that. Love that a lot. Love that a lot. Okay, we'll get into that in just a moment. And we have this. What is this? What do you be? I know what this is. Missing opportunity to sync the reveal with the music. Oh. This is the new PS5 display stand. If I remember correctly. Okay. See this? It's got this little screw hole here. Now you gotta wonder where the hell the screw is. I know where the screw is. And this right here, this little clamp here, you can put on the side of the system and rest it on top. And it'll allow you to sit the system sideways, making it look like a damn clam. So, you're probably wondering, where the hell's the damn screw that you're supposed to use to screw this thing in? Where do you find that? Where can that be found? How does that work? Yada, yada, yada. Well, I show you. Okay. You take it, and you hold down on the back here, and you turn, and it reveals a slot for the hidden screw. Damn clam. It is a damn clam. So that's where the screw hides, and you can put it in the top here, and it lays right on top of here, and you can set it up tall, which is how I'm going to have mine standing up right next to my PC, because I have nowhere else to put this big hulking ass thing. At all. Oh my god. Screw said peekaboo, screw said peekaboo indeed. Peekaboo. Beep. 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 But let's not do that too many times, because if I do it too many times, I'll probably shake it enough to where it'll bounce right out, and then I'll be sad, because I'll lose it, we'll never see it again, and problems will be had. Okay, so yeet, and yeet, and change camera. Okay. You see? Do you see this? Do you see it? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Hang it upside down like a bat? I would. I would.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause.
This thing is chunky. Ready? Are you ready? Yeet! Oh! Look at it! Oh, it's huge! It's glorious! Look at this pretty thing! Sadokaiba be praised! This thing is freaking massive. Oh my god. You'll see all of that. Look at that in all of its beautiful glory. Kaiba box. Kaiba box indeed. Look at this. Just look how sleek this looks. I'll admit, when I first saw like the reveal of this, I was like, oh, that's gonna be weird. Look at the curves though. I know. Ooh, I know. You must caress the system. You must caress the system very delicately. Oh, nice Wi-Fi router. Okay. Now, this is what the stand was for. You have two options with your stand, of course. You can put it like on the bottom, you can put it on the side, all that other good jazz. But what I'm more interested in. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Okay. First, let's get a nice, good look at you. Before I do stupid, let's get a nice, good look at you. Get all the styrofoamy, boxy stuff off of you. I'm so excited for this. Okay. I need to double check something. Before I do yeetedness and silliness, let me double check something. Let's see. Okay. One sec. Before we hop into the yeetedness. Nick! Okay. Let's see. Now, a little bit, I want to double check to make sure I don't break this on day one. A little bit, I'm going to show you how to pop this side piece off so you can see how, for one, we're going to customize it. Because we are going to custom paint this. I've got a crap ton of spray paint to do so with. I'm going to be asking you guys what we're going to do with that. Gotta love the new console. It's like a Valentine's Day and you messed up bad. You gotta love the new console like it's a Valentine's Day and you messed up bad. Whoops. Now, we are going to be talking about how to properly customize the shell. I want to go over safety procedures, protocols, all that other good jazz. But I gotta double check something before I do, so I don't do stupid, because stupid is my middle name. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. So let's see. Gotta remember which direction, basically. Show me, oh wondrous tech guru! I must remember how to do this. Okay. One sec. Yeah, okay. That's the way it goes. It goes backwards. So, this way. Now, I saw a guy do this earlier and like yeet the damn thing across the room almost. So we're gonna try not to do that. How's it going, cool beans? How do you do? I'm always afraid of doing that with new technology because I'm always afraid I'm gonna like break something. Even though I've done this kind of stuff like a bajillion times. But just like with the PS4, you gotta be really careful when you first pop the thing. You don't want to risk breaking it. because I can also show you guys how to upgrade the memory. This thing has only 825 gigabytes. Maybe do it later. I can do it later. But it only has like 825 gigs of only 125 gigs of space, which doesn't seem like a lot for a console. But it is doable. But I'm all about some expanded memory, and they've given tons of options for expanded memory for this console. So we're gonna be working with that. I'm gonna be probably making a video for the customization because I can't do a live stream of this because I can't do it in my office live because I have a bird. And spray paint will kill the bird, and we don't want to kill the bird. But we're going to be discussing what we're possibly going to be putting on the console itself. Let's go ahead and see how this looks with the doodad here. Let's go ahead and add our thing. Okay. Now, on the bottom of it, it has this little teeny weeny itty bitty black dot. You don't want to lose that. So the way you don't lose it is there's a little teeny tiny hole right here that we're going to put this thing in. It's going to sit in right nice and flush. Ta-da! It fits in. I'm going to turn it sideways. And there, let's see, turn this the right way, and it'll literally fit in snug where it needs to. Now, usually for this, you would use like a penny or a nickel or something, but I got a knife, so why not? Use a knife. Children do not use knives to screw things in at home. For the love of God, don't do what I'm doing. Remember, this is an 18 plus, or at least a 14 plus stream, so I do expect you guys to have more common sense than me, because I'm 5. We know this. Ask any of my mods, they'll tell you I'm 5. Ask my wife, she'll tell you I'm 5. They'll all tell you, look, that dude's 5. That dude is 5. It's fine. Dude's 5. It's fine. Just ignore him. He's 5. That's what they'll tell you. And they'd be absolutely right. Also, to adults, this is a good way to ruin your knife, so don't do this if you're an adult. I know what I'm doing. I'm a trained professional of dumb. My stupidity knows no bounds. Ignore me. Says I've got an error experiencing some buffering. Yes, PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4. Did I make sure it wasn't cake? Yes, I made very sure it wasn't cake. I made absolutely sure it wasn't cake. Okay, so far the only thing we've seen with the PS5 quote-unquote overheating was one from Best Buy. And it was a kiosk model, which from someone who used to work in retail and has worked with PS5 units that wind up, or PS consoles or other consoles in general that wind up overheating. What you gotta worry about with overheating is ventilation. When they put these in these kiosk thingies, let's go to chat mode. When you put these inside the kiosks, okay, you have the big TV, you have a glass display that has a console in it. That glass display has a fake plastic console in it. Underneath it is this big, huge thing that's got batteries and shit in it. No, what that thing is literally doing is it's holding the real console that's powering that thing. Now, they wall this thing off in this little enclosed space, which they showed what the actual console itself looked like inside there, and it was closed up so tight that the fact that the system was even able to work at all was a miracle. I wouldn't have put a GameCube in that thing. Jenna, hello, how are you? No, it was... Seeing the pictures of how that thing was stored and contained was an absolute travesty. A scary travesty. So no, as far as overheating is concerned, like this thing's got like this huge fan in the center. And from there... as you can see, let me get some better lighting. I had to take down one of my lights so I could have a camera stand. So I do apologize. Flashlight. All right, to give you some better lighting. Let's do that. All right, you see these ventilation shafts here? These ventilation shafts here, there's one big hulking fan in the center of this that is allowing air to travel in throughout these parts here, as well as another reasoning for being able to remove the side panels of this console is on the inside of this, there are dust collecting ducts that allow you to clean it out of any dust and debris or whatnot that gets sucked in from the fan. When you walk around the house with Z on mobile and the puppy follows you around barking because you won't let him watch, show him the phone. He licks it and sits down. Walk around again. He gets mad. Chief is a Z fan confirmed. Yay! Glad to know I have another fan. But ta-da! So overheating wise, I don't think it's going to be a problem with the console. So for me, that stick the PS5 in the Best Buy oven and turn it into cake. Exactly, that's how that works. It says I'm having buffering issues. Can y'all still see and hear me properly? Because apparently YouTube is having itself a problem. Because Streamlabs is having no problem. Ducks, yes, ducks. Like, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce ducks and ducks differently. I'm sorry. I've been doing so much research on this thing because, for one, this is an investment for the channel. This is an investment for all of you lovely peeps here. This is where a lot of new content is going to be coming from for you guys. And so I wanted to make sure that whatever I got, whatever I wound up with, was well researched and I knew what I was getting into. No, the stream's buffering for everybody because apparently YouTube's having itself a problem. I don't get what the problem is, but YouTube's having itself an absolute fit. So, we'll figure out what we've got. Yes, YouTube is being stupid again, which is at the worst possible time for me. What? Every 10 seconds? Let's see something here. Why is stream health poor? One sec. What is going on? Let's see. Yeah, my internet speeds are absolutely fine. So yeah, it is a YouTube error. They're not as fine as they could be, though, and that's problematic. But it does seem like a YouTube error. It's still running at a basic enough pace. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all see me at least? Is it better? Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, okay. As long as it's getting better. Come on. Fix up. Like digital better to expand features in its less material made to save the ecosystem. Honestly, I went with the digital model myself. I went with the digital model because for 90% of my PS4 library was digital. So for me, digital seemed like the way to go. A lot of times when I get games and stuff like that, that comes from you guys, and it's always easier to get the games immediately when you ask for them digitally. Yeah, YouTube was acting up hardcore yesterday. It completely shut down, and then when I tried to stream, even after it came back, it locked me out repeatedly. But, yes, we wound up getting this console that I'm super hyped and excited for. Mainly because I wanted to make sure that whatever... the reason why I've done so much research on this console is because I wanted to get y'all something that provided you with the best content that I could. For one, I know a lot of you guys know that I'm a PlayStation fan. A lot of you guys know... a lot of you guys seem to enjoy the PS5 content that I play, or the PS4 content that I play. So because of that, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to look into the PS5. I also did a lot of research into the Xbox as well. But as I was looking through stuff and as I was figuring stuff out, I was determining which direction I was going to possibly go in to make the best content for you guys. You guys are why I do this for a living. You guys are how I am able to do all this stuff. You guys are how this console was even possible. So I was like, okay. Because I always tell you guys whenever I spend anything where it goes, whether it goes into bills, which a lot has gone into bills recently. If it goes into bills, if it goes into like stuff like the card stuff that we did recently, when it went to the Halloween event, when it goes into new games, I let you guys know where everything goes. Well, when I was deciding on if I was going to get one of the next gen consoles, I had to look into everything that y'all that I had to go through, and for one, watch through all my analytics and see which videos did better and this, that, and the other to kind of see what you guys tended to enjoy more. Then I had to do a ton of research on both consoles. And then after that, I had to do a ton of research on both versions of both consoles to see which one would be the absolute best route to go with. And at the end of the day, this is what we came down to. And I am so excited. I am so hyped. And this is so pretty. And I just cannot wait to be able to show y'all what we've got coming through. For one, I'm going to be going through a lot of the PS4 games that we still have on our list because this console can play them. And showing you guys the difference between what the PS4 version of it looked like versus what the PS5 version now looks like. Because they're apparently supposed to do some upscaling and it's supposed to run a hell of a lot faster. Another thing that we're going to be going through is, of course, I'm going to be playing a ton of new PS5 games. We currently have the Spider-Man collection, which was the Spider-Man game itself, as well as Spider-Man Miles Morales. We will be playing through both of those starting tomorrow. We'll be playing through the first one that was remastered for this console. I'm starting a question. Ratchet & Clank, Spider-Man, or Little Big Planet? For me, Spider-Man was like my big draw for this console as far as new games, but I do have both Spider-Man and Little Big Planet. And Little Big Planet will come after Spider-Man for this one. That was something else that we had happen. I originally had the disc version of this console pre-ordered because it was the only one I could get my hands on. And I was like, okay, well, that's what we're going to go with. They'll be at 90% of my purchases are digital, and I wanted the digital version. We're going to go with the disc version because that's what I could get. I was running late to get to GameStop today to pick up my pre-order, and I was freaking out hard. I knew they weren't going to sell it or anything because I know the people there and they do a good job, but I was still freaking out. Well, I show up, and there's this other couple that showed up there that was also picking up a console, and I let them go first because I was trading stuff in towards this console because I still had... Y'all helped out a ton, but I decided to do my own personal part and put my own stuff towards it. So, while I'm sitting here and I'm letting him process my stuff, I'm going to go ahead and wait on the other couple. And as he's talking to them, he says they've got a digital console. And I was like, oh, cool, you got the digital console. That one's getting pretty rough to get a hold of. A lot of people wanted that one, and it's the one they've made the least of. And they're like, well, yeah, but we wanted a disc reader version because we want it for this, that, and the other, and yada, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, really? So we talked back and forth for a minute, and I talked with the associate at the store, and they decide to swap out. So we cancel both pre-orders, and I wound up buying the digital version, saving some money, which is why we have games, because if I didn't do that, we would purely just be using PS4 games because I wouldn't have had anything to pick up anything else with. And save some money in the process. So, yay team. Super excitement. Half of my games are discs, so I will get the disc version. It's honestly understandable getting the disc version. I like having discs because you can trade them in, you can sell them, you can get rid of them. There are plenty of advantages to own a disc version. There are absolutely a ton of reasons to own a disc version. For me personally, a digital version is the way to go. And that's ironic because I will tell people when looking between consoles, usually to get the one that still takes physical medium, because if the servers ever die out or anything ever goes wrong digitally, the only things you'll have left are the physical medium. So I usually tell people go with the physical medium. Just for me, being a streamer and the way that I get my games, the way I do my stuff, the digital way was the easier route to go. And you are a streamer too, and I know you completely understand that. But like, I do a lot of like midnight launch games and stuff like this, and for me, having the ability to just go digital all the time with it and be able to save $100 that way, that's what pretty much clinched it. Was it guaranteed I could get more games to go ahead and give people now, because I would not have enough to do so otherwise. So what I want to know, before we get into talks about customizing and painting this console, because I'm going to be painting it very soon. I'm going to probably do that as a video, as I stated before, because I can't customize it live on stream because I can't do it in my office. And that's where all my live streaming recording setup is. I do have the ability to record, though, outside of home, which is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go to the family's work garage and paint it there. But we'll get into what we're going to paint on it and what we're going to do with it in a moment. What I really want to know is what games you guys are excited for, because I also still have some digital currency left over back from the PS4 that is still on the account that has traveled to this, because I checked it on mobile just to make sure. What games are you excited to see on this system? What games should I be looking into for you guys? Because I'll enjoy pretty much anything. If I don't enjoy it, y'all already know it. Or I'll just tell y'all that's not up my wheelhouse. Also, super excited to announce that the PS5 version of Dead by Daylight, if you already own the PS4 version, you get a free upgrade to the PS5 version. In real life Splatoon to customize the console. Oh, hell yes. Yes, you can. But yes, we'll get into the discussion of painting the console very soon. I am gonna note that the console throughout a majority of its lifetime will be standing up straight. So do be thinking of this kind of like linear kind of type deal instead of like the flat laying down, because I don't have any space to lay this sucker down because of how wide it is. Ethan, it is a tall boy, and how are you? How are you, my friend? I hope you are well. I'm so excited for this. Y'all don't understand. My brain is just not even here anymore. I'm just like, please, please, and thank you. Ooh. It has so many ports on it. On the back of it, it's got two USB 3.0. It's got a freaking Cat 5 cable jack, which is for internet. It's basically an Ethernet port. It's got an HDMI cable, and it's of course got the standard PlayStation power cord, which is a printer power cord. And it has a Type-C to Type-C cable port in the front, as well as it's supposed to be like a Type A, basically supercharged port for the front end as well. I don't know what games are coming, to be honest, but I like some cool games. So I look forward to see what you want to show us. One of the games I'm looking forward to is called Ballin' Wonderland, which looks like Knight's Inner Dreams crossed with freaking Final Fantasy, so I'm all about that. Apparently you get Astro's Playroom pre-installed on the console for free. Yes, we do. We get Astro's Playroom immediately. See, Jenna knows what I'm talking about. Like, I'm so excited for that on this console. Like, oh my god. I was like, yes. I think it's also coming to Switch, but I want the PS5 version because it looks absolutely gorgeous. And how's things going for you at work, Ethan? I mean, it looks so damn pretty. Oh my god. Hydrate. Originally, I was going to get the Switch version, and then I got the ability to get the PS5, and I was like, nope, that's what we're going with. Plus, like, okay, this, depending on how it plays, this new controller here may have just taken my spot for favorite controller as far as grip and feel. Like, here's my Switch Pro controller. I absolutely love my Switch Pro controller. It's a great controller. It feels good in the hands. I have kind of small hands, so for me, this isn't that bad. And feels usually pretty comfortable. But this right here just fits perfect. Like, it has that perfect palm hand grip. Oh my god. And I can't wait to see how they put in the haptic feedback for the triggers. They're supposed to have, for the triggers themselves, they're supposed to have, like, shorter or harder pull distances for, like, shooting games to simulate, like, actual real trigger pulls. So that's pretty cool. Maybe the Pathless. I was looking into the Pathless earlier. That game looks beautiful. I'm very excited to try that one out. It is an elegant creature. Look at this beauty. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I'm a screaming 5-year-old over this thing. Oh. And of course, it's still got the touch center. Here, we're going to go to chat mode so y'all can see the controller better. Of course, it's got the touch sensor pad here still. It's got the 4 face buttons. What I like is how this feels now. This actually feels like actual, like... They use a harder plastic for this, similar to what they use for these buttons, and I really like that. I'm used to customizing controllers for this kind of stuff, so the fact that I won't have to customize this one in that way makes me excited. I'm not sure how this one actually lights. Okay, so the top end of that lights. That's really pretty. Y'all probably can't see it light fully in that light. Swap camera. Lights real pretty. I wish the actual buttons here lit up. Apparently they do not, which is kind of sad. Dark mode engage. And back here. Phoenix Rising. I'm not familiar with that one. Let's go look it up. Let's see. Phoenix Rising. It looks like Breath of the Wild meets Fortnite. Huh. Interesting, but the completionist has played it, so we'll at least take a look at it. That might be something to look into. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for anything the completionist played. If he's played it, I'm at least gonna look at it. Oh, I'm at least gonna look at it. Is Immortals finished right? Yeah, I found it. So we'll take a look at it at least. She is blue. She's very blue. I'm very excited. Now, as far as gameplay goes, because Zombie and I are going to be streaming Dead by Daylight with Hunkrat tonight on PC. Just because that's what we'd already planned for, and because we're helping Hunkrat out with some training as well for a tournament he's got coming up. We will be playing Spider-Man on this tomorrow, so I'll go ahead and have everything set up for you guys, and we will be going from there. As well as I will be letting everybody know what is going on with the customization as well. So before we jump too hard into things, what do you think would be great to put upon the canvas of this console? Yes, you did. Zombie is streaming Dead by Daylight tonight. I'm going to be, I'm not going to be streaming myself. I'll be playing Dead by Daylight with her and Hunkrat. Hunkrat asked us to play because he needed some testing on ping, and we haven't gotten to play with Hunkrat in a long time. We haven't played with him since the Silent Hill PTB. So we were going to like kind of just derp around and let him try out some horrific ping differences because he is, he lives in Australia, if I remember correctly. So, the cool version of my logo. Now, see, that's what I was wondering. Okay, so, like, one sec. Where, my Switch is not currently in here. Zombie, could you do me a favor? My Switch should be, I think, in the den? What I was thinking about doing for this, but I want to do something cool for the community. I want to do something cool for the community. I do want to put like my logo on here somehow. I've had the idea of what I was going to do for this, and what I was going to do, let me pull it up, is, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Where did I put it? Should be in important. There it is. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay, cool. Thank you.
You made me get up.
I appreciate. Love you. Mean it. Okay. So, what we're looking at is... Yeah, that's it. Give me my damn file location, thank you. There it is. Okay. Is basically something similar to this, at least having the coffee mug in it. I want to have like the coffee mug and then like have like the purple, orange, and green that I'm known for around it. And maybe adding something akin to what you are used to with this. And I want to incorporate something bird related into it. So I'm kind of wondering exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm kind of wondering what your ideas are on it. Because this is the community's console. That's how this works. And duly noted, Panda, we will, if we need anybody else, I'll be hitting you up first and foremost. Just do one side Monokuma and the other Psyduck. Oh my god. Should do Monokuma high-fiving a Psyduck. But no, I'm serious. I'm serious, guys. Like this is very important. For one, like I customize pretty much every console that I get. I customize everything. I make it I make it my own. And I make it something that kind of just represents us. That's why I took it the right way so you have to see it right. So like I've done stuff like that with the Switch. I even customized the Switch dock. Mirror you. Like we even customized the dock for the console. Even the back of it's customized. Like we've done some things before, and the last few times I've done like stickers and stuff like that, but I actually want to fully paint this one. That's the objective. It look like a coffee machine. Oh my god. Pumpkin. I should put a pumpkin on there somewhere. Just paint the whole thing to be a damn pumpkin and it'll match the office all year round. Oh my god. Still my pumpkin glowing in the background there. But I want to make it look really pretty. I'm going to do a video of the customization of it because it's going to take a lot to get it done exactly right. I mean, I could paint a jack-o'-lantern on it and stuff like that, but even though I absolutely love jack-o'-lanterns, I don't think that would fit the console. The coffee machine actually kind of works. I don't know exactly how I'd make this look like a coffee machine. Joel, you'd have to help me out with that. We'd have to help get an idea. Because you got to remember, the way I'm painting this is I'm using spray paint. I'm using spray paint to make this thing. Because that's the only medium of painting that I am really good with. So I was planning on more of like kind of making like a stencil setup and going from there. Because I have experience in that. keep the music going. Pumpkins. A coffee pumpkin? That could be a thing. No, wait. Remy, you want it? I won't do a carbon fiber dip because I absolutely just I do not like the look of carbon fiber dip. I know how to do carbon fiber dip. I know how to do I know how to do spray paint dipping. Like, I know how to do all those effects, but I'm just not a fan of the aesthetic. I can make them happen. I know how to do them. Paint it like zombie so you can always have an angel in the office. That's adorable! If we're going to put zombie on a console, I'm going to put it on one of her consoles. Coffee punk with a bird sitting inside. I actually have pictures of Orion hiding inside a pumpkin, so that makes perfect sense, honestly. That would actually kind of work. Oh, I'm so excited to get this geared up. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm a screaming 5-year-old. Ah, why did it have to launch on a Thursday? It's one of the few times I don't want something to launch early. How's it going, Sarah? How are you? I hope you're well. I hear somebody walking around. Show the pumpkin mug. I actually have the pumpkin mug in my kitchen right now. I can't show off my pumpkin mug right now. And which pumpkin mug? I have like 4. We have 4 pumpkin mugs now. We have a standard, like, just basic fall aesthetic pumpkin mug. We have the jack-o'-lantern mug, and then we have the Minecraft jack-o'-lantern mug. Which I think I like the Minecraft pumpkin mug the most, but the reason why is because it's the biggest one. You put your tree up today. So we still got to go to Wally World. We do got to go to Wally World. We still got to pick up some stuff from Walmart. Which... I've still got to be an adult! I gotta be an adult! No! I want to play with my things, please! Wow! Got my senior gallery pieces hung up for my senior show at school. Hell yes! Excitement! Pick up some soda, please. Are your lights in the background sync with the music? They are not, because the only place the music's going is through my headset. Hello, Whammer Thine Hunk. That's quite the name. How do you do? Welcome. We have unboxed a pretty beast. I'm so excited for the pretty beast. Whatever we come up with, I can help with making that happen. Don't worry. Awesome. Play this physical copy of a game in attack mode. Well, then I'm screwed because I bought the digital version. Do a zombie bird where the top of his head is open and spilling out coffee. I kind of like that idea, but at the same time, I don't know if I could draw one of my birds as a zombie. I could draw Matthew like a zombie. And how are you, Spirit Flame? How have you been? And how are you, Tony? I hope that you're okay. I hope that you're good. Grab yourself some coffee. I can't have coffee today because if I had coffee, I would worry about spilling it, for one, on my favorite card mat, and I would also worry about spilling it on this console here, which I don't want to do. Wait for it. Go back to the thing. Pretty baby. Pretty baby. Pretty baby. Oh. Just draw them half asleep in a Starbucks. There's your zombie. That's accurate. Paint to look like the Switch. Because it has games. Well, I mean, the PS5 launched with way more games than I'm used to seeing come out on top. Imagine Minecraft on that. I mean, Minecraft will probably eventually come out on this. Like, it's Minecraft, it's Microsoft. I get that, but, like, Microsoft likes money and puts their games on everything. Why'd you put your tree up so early? Panda, you need to be resting, first off. But also, tree? I can't say much. We wait forever to put up our tree, but we wait forever to put up our tree because we have a tradition. Zombie's birthday is on December 13th, so every year for her birthday, we kind of like, we either start off the day at midnight by putting up our Christmas tree on that day, or we end the night right before midnight by putting up the tree. We used to, at my grandparents' and at my mom's house, always put the tree up like the day after Thanksgiving. But now my grandmother's, I love my grandmother. I love my grandmother to death. I absolutely love my grandmother to death. My grandmother's gotten a little crazy, so now we do it like at the 1st of November at her house. So we've already got halfway through doing everything for hers because she is like the hallmark freaking Christmas. The entire house is decorated for Christmas, inside and out. Lights everywhere on the outside, wreaths everywhere on the inside. You got like little like things on the fireplace, lights everywhere, pretty flowers everywhere. And because she's been collecting stuff for far too long, in her den's divided into an upper den and an upper floor and a lower floor, like a half step basically up between one or the other. Kind of like when you step into a garage. So in the lower floor is a Christmas tree, and then in the hallway where the front door is, because it's got like that open space for the front hallway, there's another tree. It is ridiculous. Like, for one, the size of the house, like, just trips me out still to this day, even though it's been the only house I've ever known her to live in. But, like, 2 trees and lights everywhere in this house is insane. Don't forget about Thanksgiving. We don't forget about Thanksgiving. That's why I usually wait till after Thanksgiving to put up a Christmas tree. That'll be it right now. The only things we really have to be thankful for this year are to be alive. Oof. No, I have tons to be thankful this year. I'm thankful for this year. I'm thankful for all of you guys. I'm thankful for the craziness that's happened this year and the amount of growth we've seen this year and the amount of support that I've watched this community give each other this year, because you guys have done crazy stuff, not only for us, but for each other. And so I've really got to thank all of you guys for your just crazy, awesome, amazing support. Hell, wasn't for you guys, this would not be a thing today. Which I cannot wait to play with you. Ooh. I usually wind up missing out on consoles and stuff around launch, so this is like a really big deal to me. The only one we've ever gotten on launch, and it was because of an insane amount of lucky circumstances, was the Switch. Everything else, like, I've gotten like severely way later into its launch cycle, usually. So for me, this is like a stupid big deal that my brain is like freaking out over. Getting something new when it's actually new trips me out, because I never get to do that. The Switch was like the only exception to that, and like we got rid of so much to make that happen. That was the only reason why that happened. I went without my Wii U because I had a Wii U at the time. I went without my Wii U for like the entire like 3-4 months that it took for the Switch to come out. I'm thankful for the live streams and everybody in this community. We've been an amazing You've been an amazing distraction from all the bad I've gotten lately. I hope to be a distraction for everybody's weird, chaotic, just bull crap kind of stuff. That's what we do here. We can't make your day any better, but we can make it suck a little less. Hytale might drop this December. Hytale. Like the Minecraft-y style game Hytale? Is that what we're talking about? Or do I have the wrong game in my mind right now? Go heat up some chicken dumplings. Go eat them chicken dumplings. Those love, care, and happiness. We said that I'll be able to get the X series in a few months for the same reason. I want to look more into the X series consoles. We went with this because this is a platform that I'm more familiar with, and most of the stuff that I play for you guys, as well as the fact that a lot of you guys like JRPGs and stuff like that, a lot of that comes out primarily on PlayStation, or at least comes out on PlayStation first. So that's why I went with the PS5, just from past track records and whatnot. But from what a lot of people don't know about me is I have an absolute love and obsession with racing games, and I want Forza. I want Forza, and this doesn't have Forza. But what if my Christmas tree is Halloween related? Is that okay? I think that's perfectly fine. My Christmas tree is just video game related, and Hello Kitty, and some Disney, but mostly video game related, because it's got Zombies Legend of Zelda ornaments, both of our Mario ornaments on it, all of my Pokemon ornaments on it. We have some Minecraft ornaments on it. I've got my dinosaur holding a candy cane, which just makes me happy. I've got Transformers ornaments on it. She's got Hello Kitty ornaments on it. It's a nerd tree. It's the ultimate nerd tree, and I like that one. It's the Minecraft one? Okay, then yes, I want to take a look into that. It keeps getting, like, we keep hearing, it's coming out, it's coming out, it's coming out, but I have yet to see it actually drop. So, as everybody else has yet to see it drop. But no, I'm excited for you to be able to get the X series. For one, okay, like, because I know a lot of people, like, get on the bandwagon of absolute console wars. As long as you can play games, you can have fun. I don't care what console you buy. That's one problem I do still have with PlayStation to this day is cross-platform. They still don't do enough with cross-platform play, in my opinion, as it is probably almost everybody else's under the planet's opinion. And I do think there should be a lot more cross-platform. And that's one thing I'll give Xbox is Xbox and Nintendo are both way more open and willing to do cross-platform, so I definitely give them that. It's just a lot of the exclusives that are on Xbox are games that I don't care enough about except for Gears of War and Forza. Versus PlayStation has a lot of exclusives that I care about. Like, for one, it's where Persona 5 is. It's where we have God of War, which I enjoy God of War. It's where The Last of Us is, even though I wasn't a big fan of Last of Us 2. I still love Last of Us 1. It's where Ratchet and Clank is, which is a really big deal to me. Like, there's so many more games that are exclusive to this console that are why I stick to it, as well as a lot of my friends and family are still PlayStation people. So, for me, PlayStation is a way that I go for those reasons, but I don't fault anybody for choosing Xbox, because Xbox has some stuff. No platform, one platform, monopolize the gaming industry. No platform, one platform, monopolize the gaming industry. No. It's just something that I've been noticing with the Xbox, with this new line. The Xbox is stating that they are looking more at software versus hardware, which in my honest opinion is a great way to do things. It's a great way to work with things. But I still like what's already on here currently more. Not gonna lie, I'm awake because I don't play much console. See, even though I have a good PC, I do predominantly play more console games. And my PC is great for streaming. It is a fantastic piece for streaming. But also at the same time, with the newer, prettier, shinier games coming out, my PC may not be equipped to run them as prettily as I want them to while streaming. Versus running it on a PS5, which, looking at the specs, like, looking at the full teardown of what this thing is technically more powerful than my PC. Like, I can't argue that. There is no more arguing that. Like, you can't PC master race when your PC can't outrun your console. And for me, mine can't. My PC is now, I think I've had it for a year, but the make and model I have and most of the parts of it have been out for far longer. Which I know you're not PC Master Race or anything like that, Panda. I'm not at all saying that. I'm just saying that, like, that's something I've heard a lot. It's like, well, why get a console when you can just play PC? I was like, most people I know who have PCs cannot. They're because they went for budget builds or this, that, and the other. Their PC cannot outpace the console. I know a lot of people that are screaming PC Master Race forever that their PC cannot equalize a PS4. Mine can equalize a PS4 and almost equalize a Pro. This can stomp both of them. Yeah, no, I'm a PlayStation fanboy. I just been playing my PC more. See, for me, the only things I really play on PC are a few multiplayer games. Like, I play Overwatch on PC. I play Dead by Daylight on PC. And I play, I much prefer Dead by Daylight on PC, especially now that we're seeing so many console players hop in. Because I get to scrunch the PC play, I get to scrunch the console players because I play Killer mostly. And they just ain't ready. So yeah, like, I play mostly Dead by Daylight on PC, and I play, like, a lot of my multiplayer PC game or multiplayer games I play on PC, but my actual, like, single player stuff, I prefer to play. I prefer to play on console. My PC specs are: I'm currently running an Intel Core i7 processor, 16 gigs of RAM. What are all my specs? I can't remember all my specs right offhand. It's been so long since I actually put this damn thing together. System info. Let's see. Let's see. Intel Core i7 8700 CPU. And it's just a 6-core. It's just a 6-core unit with 12 logical processors. 16 gigs of installed physical memory. Where's the rest of my info here? I have all this stuff saved on a text document. I'll have to pull it up later. But essentially, it's not like the super big. It's not a super big daddy PC. No, new killer's a total meme. I love the new twin killer. Oh my god, like yeet the baby, let's go. My friend is cooking you nuggies. You eat them chicken nuggies. Also, still appreciate having physical discs for some games. I do appreciate having physical discs for some games, but since I play mostly, most of my PlayStation library was digital anyway, I went with a non-disc version. I will tell anybody that is buying a console that a lot of times buying a console that can play physical games is better to do, because if servers die or anything else like that, and like you can't re-download stuff, having a physical copy of a game a lot of times is a great way to still own the game and still be able to play it. Now, in some cases though, you do still technically get screwed because like the way this is a really bad game. Look at Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 is not a great game, but like if you were to ever go back and try, like say 10 years down the line, PlayStation Network goes down and Xbox Network goes down, or they just don't support PS4 or Xbox One games anymore. Say that happens about 10 years. That's about the most likely time that'll happen if it happens. When that happens, that game, to play it, just to play it, had like a 25 gig install update. If you can't install that update, the game will not run. It cannot be played. So even physical games are having those problems. But then you have problems like games like Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim has been unavailable on any kind of network for years because it was digital only. They are now re-releasing it because of high demand for it, but not every game is going to get re-released digitally. So when it comes down to preservation, physical disc is easier to preserve than digital, especially with how big games are getting nowadays. So I'll tell anybody, if you can get a physical doohickey for it, go for it. For me, because I primarily wind up playing games like all the way through once, maybe twice, maybe 4 times at maximum, with the exception of a few like quick to play or retro style titles. For me, getting the digital unit is fine. But it does make me dread the day that my hardware ever dies. But you also have the same kind of worries with stuff like Steam and stuff like that. And like I primarily have, like, my PC does not have a disk drive. I have a disk drive I can attach to it in case I need it. But like I download everything digitally for my PC. About 50% of my library on Switch is digital. A lot of my stuff that's physical on Switch are just games that I have for collection purposes. I mean, I play through them, but they stay in my library because I like them. Do not eat the Legos, Coffee Dog. Let's see. Yeah, yours should be fine for a good while, Panda. But yes, we are going to have to go ahead and start cutting this short. Did anybody have any questions? Anybody want to see anything specific before we jump into this? And yes, I have played The Witcher. I played The Witcher 1 and 2. I played The Witcher 1 back on PC a long time ago. I played Witcher 2 on 360. Witcher 3 I actually own but have not played yet. And I need to because of the new stuff that's coming out. You can put a drive in an external peripheral. and use it that way if needed. I've done it with my laptop. This is very true. You can do that, Remy. There are ways and there are workarounds. And there always will be some way, somehow. Let's see that boot up. I want to do the full boot up and everything on Friday. But I'm going to, like, install my stuff and all that other good jazz. Because I can't do that on screen. So I don't want anybody taking my passwords. My PlayStation account isn't the most valuable PlayStation account out there. But it's valuable to me. And I like to keep it. I have been looking into how to do a Lego PC case forever and do one properly. I want to do one so hardcore. I had to actually go through and change the passwords to all of my consoles not that long ago. Nothing was really compromised. There was a possible compromise with my Switch, and I just wasn't going to take any chances. I went through and changed my passwords for everything I own, and now I have 30 passwords that I have to keep memorized. It is freaking ridiculous, and I wish I was joking. I wish that was an exaggeration. But no, I now have like 30 different passwords, and I'm upset about it. Whenever one thing goes wrong, they all get changed. All PCs are illegal, confirmed. Bare motherboards only. You can help with that? I mean, for one, I would need the parts to do it. Like, I've seen some builds, I've seen some instructions, I've seen some crazy stuff. But for one, before I would do anything with a PC Lego case, I would need enough parts to do it, which I do not have. I'm excited because it's Christmas time, and Walmart around Christmas time always does these super duper, like, mega big, like, holiday bundle thingies where they give, like, a crap ton of, they give out a crap ton of Legos for like $30, and I just want to buy like 20 of that box. I can't buy that many of that box, but I want it. 500,000 Legos fundraiser. Jesus Christ, I would do it though. Like what I need to do is I need to like make a parts list of everything I would need to be like, okay, this is what we're going to need to go get the parts list, and then like just videotape me going into or record. No one uses tapes nowadays. Record me going into the Lego store and just buying out every single piece of Lego they have to make what we need. And welcome to the Discord set. How are you? But yes, okay, so I've got to go and I got an adult. We got stuff to do because Zombie is going to be live later tonight. Let me do a thing. Zombie's going to be live later tonight with myself and Hunkrat. I will not be live at the time, because it's Thursday, it's her day to stream. But if y'all want to see us, y'all want to see more stuff, and y'all want to hear me probably scream more like a 5-year-old, because that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of forever now. Let's see. Doodly-doo. Here is a link to Zombie's channel right here. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification button. We should be live at, I think Zombie said, what, 9:30? Was it 9:30? But make sure you hit that subscribe button for them. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you see us when we go live. Self-promo. No, Zombie, what time are you live tonight? 9:30? Yeah. Okay, so at 9:30, so in 3.5 hours, we will be live. Zombie, are you cake? Am I cake? Lockjaw is a thing. But no, I'm not cake. I might be soup, but I'm not cake. Like I'm definitely not cake. Sorry. Not cake at all. We're not going to cut me to find out. That's not a thing. We're not doing that. I don't care how pretty my knife is. We're not cutting me to find out. You can't eat zombie flesh as a zombie, Z. This isn't Minecraft. I can dream! Zombie is confirmed cake. Sorry, Zombie is confirmed cake. But yes! I hope you all enjoyed this today. I hope you enjoyed seeing the pretty. I hope you enjoyed sharing in my excitement, because I am 5, and I wanted to share this with you guys. I like sharing with you guys. I like getting excited with you guys. I like you guys being here when I do stupid, silly things. Zombie is a G-Max Alchemy. Honestly, yeah, hardcore, definitely. That's absolutely correct. But I wanted I wanted to show y'all this beautiful stuff. I wanted y'all to see it. I wanted y'all to be excited with me because this is for you guys. Like, yes, I'm going to enjoy the hell of this. I am going to enjoy the hell of this. This is for me. Don't get me wrong. This is for me, but it's also for you guys. And I wanted y'all to be able to share in this excitement because you guys did this, and so I wanted that to be a thing. I wanted to share this moment with you guys, even though we're usually off today. We made the exception because this is too big of a milestone. This is too important to not do the thing. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you very much, Spirit Flame. Much love to you. Much love to all of you lovely peeps. Thank you again for literally everything that y'all do. I cannot wait to see what this can do for us and to see what cool things we'll get to play and what weird content we'll be able to make with this beautiful beastie machine. But with that being said, this has been Zombies Go On, your coffee fueled gingerbread undead. This has been an unboxing video for a beautiful machine. I will see all of you lovely peeps tonight. Do make sure that, yet again, y'all go forth. We're not going to be doing a raid. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be spamming this link right here. Spamming the zombie link. Make sure you go see the zombie. Make sure you go show them some love. Boop. 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 Go hit those buttons. Make sure that you hit that bell because you need to be notified of when we go live later tonight. And I hope that y'all get to see us scream a lot like small children at Dead by Daylight. Brian! Look, it's so pretty! Slap of love, yes. And pretty controller. But yes, okay. So before I get distracted anymore, we gotta go because we've got to make a Walmart run, and then we got to come back and start setting up. Oh, she is. Actually, this one's actually pretty thin. The other one is like super thick. We got the non-disc version, but it is stupid tall. Like it is literally almost as tall as my PC. It's gonna have to stand next to it because I have nowhere else to put it. But as I said before, this has been Zombies Go On, your coffee fueled gingerbread undead. This has been a PS5 unboxing for excitement and joy for all. And yes, much love to you all. I'm super hyped and excited. We will see all of you lovely peeps in about 3.5 hours. Get ready, get hyped, get excited, and we will see you all again very soon.